We are live at Chong Park. This is what I have energy for. Let's talk. We could talk about, I don't know. I can't have a one-way conversation all the time. All right, Chong, let's walk a little. Come on. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and just put this towards me since he wants to be all over the place. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and just stick this up here for now until somebody comes in the stream. But I had a pretty decent day at work. I can't say I didn't. And I want to say I had I'm tired. But Facebook was going pretty good. There wasn't any crazy streams today. So, I don't know what he's barking at. No, we're not going that way, Chong. He'd like to say I get out his little energy this way. I just let him do what he wants to do, get out, be wild for a little bit, and then we go home and relax. This is about the state of my affairs. Chong, come on. But, like I said, we could talk about any kind of issue. It doesn't have to be an issue. It just could be, I don't know, about people that are, I don't know, too serious. I mean, honestly, I'm just not a serious person. I do have my stuff that I feel strongly about. That I do. But honestly, I'm not an overly serious person. I don't. I guess I don't let things bother me like some people do. Because these days I've dealt with so much, I just let it go. Because honestly, in this world, you can't let everybody bother you. You really can't. If you let everything bother you that happened negative towards the day, you would be miserable for the rest of your life. Honestly, that's the way I look at things. So, I try to just keep everything kind of happy at an even speed, and I just cruise upon my life and just be, with people of authority. You get your life, they get theirs. The only difference is they might be stuck in one career. I am in the middle of trying to get two careers together, honestly. I have my one career together, but kind of want to see where this goes. I mean, it's either going to go really bad or really good, I guess, in life. That's how things in life are. So, that's kind of how my thought process is. I got some pretty cool people at work that I associate with. I got my little group that I actually get along with, that we do well with. But you can't get along with everybody in the world. And you can't get butthurt about what everybody says and does either. I've learned that through medical. Because honestly, no one likes the nurse or the aide that's getting you up or making you go to the hospital and stuff. And honestly, I'm okay with it. I don't think I should be, but I am. I mean, if someone hates you, they just hate you. It is what it is. And I'm what I am. I'm raw. And it's just my personality. I'm pretty chill and easy to get along with as long as you have good vibes, and if you don't, I just stay away from you. This is pretty much what I do. And I don't really see anything wrong with it, I guess, because what are you going to do in life? It is what it is. People are going to talk about you, they're going to be shitty towards you, you know, even if you're sleeping with somebody. That's when they talk about you the most. Because people that talk about you, they care about you in some kind of level enough to get hurt. I guess if you're a tough enough person, things like this just don't bother you. And it's the absolute truth. It really is. Because this world will try to bring you down. And you can't let it. You gotta stand up for what you believe in, and I do. And I don't listen to anybody in life. I listen to myself. I do what I feel is right to do. Chong, we're not going by that dog, okay? Just because you see a dog doesn't mean you automatically get to play with all the dogs. He seems to think that when we come in this park, that he could play with all the dogs, and this is not true. So, I don't know. It's dogs for you. But if somebody's talking about you or just not treating you well, I mean, I learned it from my friend at work, one of my best friends, Carol. You just gotta let it go and not care. Because in the end, nobody really cares. And that person ends up looking stupid. And this is how these things go on. But people are a lot of times so much worried about what other people are doing. They're like, there was a little boy that committed suicide because he was being bullied and stuff. And all this stuff goes on in the world. And it's not right. But I guess I'm a little thicker skinned now. When I was younger, I wasn't, but I am now. So, to me, I guess it's normal. To other people, I don't think so much. It's normal, but I feel that, it's another day. Somebody offends me, I don't let it get to me. I just don't speak to them again, honestly. And I don't let it bother me. I honestly let all these things go. And really, it's a good practice to have. At my work, no one lets anything go. Everybody thinks everybody needs to get along. And we're not. I mean, in life, everybody's different, so someone's going to dislike the way somebody does something. Just like when you go to order food. Everybody doesn't like the same thing, so everybody's not going to act the same way. So you're not going to get along with everybody. And it's okay not to get along with everybody. Honestly, I'm just telling you straightforward. And these are just from my life experiences. I mean, I've been through some stuff, but I have let a lot of things go in my life because it's just not worth, I guess, letting others have power over you. And that's what you do. You create this vortex and everybody has this power over you. And it shouldn't be about money or anything else. You do something just because you want to do it. And that's the God honest truth. You should do everything because you want to do it. And it doesn't matter what your husband says, your friend says, your boyfriend says, or your girlfriend says. You do it because you want to do it, and you just say, if you can't vibe with me and get along with this, it is what it is. You move on. You try to compromise if you have kids and stuff, but you don't cower to another person's beliefs that you don't believe in of any kind. If someone was to tell me if I didn't like pizza, that I had to like pizza, but every time I ate it, I didn't like it, they're taking away a piece of your free will. They really are. And you can't let people take away that piece of you that makes choices. And I don't. It just like I want to make my own choices. And I'm going to make my own choices, and that's just all there is to it. And I don't let anybody bother my choice process because they're mine. When you live to die another day, this is your choices. And you got to decide what you're living for. I mean, there's people live for different varieties of things. Some people live for their family. They live for their kids. Some people they live because they're afraid to die. But you got to see how you want to live your life until you make your mark. That's what I'm doing now. I'm making my mark. When I die, I'll know that I wanted to be a live streamer on YouTube. This is what I wanted to do. This is what I was a personal goal of mine. It wasn't to be famous. It was just a personal goal. And it's something I like to do. And if people follow along with me, they follow along with me. And if they don't, they don't. It's a plus. But this is a personal choice that I personally made. And I take, for my actions, I'm okay with what happens. Because you have to be. And you got to enjoy the life you have. Because you always have option two not to live. And a lot of people just get to the point where they're so unhappy they don't want to live. And it really isn't a good place to be. I've been there. This is how I can tell you that this isn't an overly good thing or a practice to have. And I say it from experience. Because, I'm older. And I figure, why not? Why not learn something different? Give yourself a reason to get up in the morning. And it doesn't always, if you got to get up and your sole reason of getting up is for who you're with, then honestly, you probably done something wrong. Because you should be getting up because you like your personal choices. And those choices, are something that you want to live by. So, honestly, that's how I live my life. It has nothing to do with my husband. I do what I want to do because I do what's fun to me. What makes me happy. It's not money that makes me happy. It's certain activities that make me happy. And this activity does make me happy. If I get somebody in the stream, I do. And I hope to get some really cool subscribers because Chong, get out of there. Because I want to, I want to have people to talk to that vibe with me, I guess you could say. And usually a subscriber is somebody that vibes with you. And I don't want them vibing with me because they think I could tell the future, that I can give him a tarot reading. I want him to actually get the whole YouTube experience. I really do. I want to get all of the YouTube experience of live streaming and just doing a lot of stuff. He is stalking this dog. I don't want to. I don't want to get involved with all this with another dog with him. I can't. I don't know this person. I know he wants to, but I just can't. Yeah, this lady's in the pavilion. She's everywhere. I'm trying to get over to the other side of the park. This way, I just do my some. I'm doing some of my live streaming this way. I mean, there's some birds this way. I might blog to see. I don't know how long they're gonna be in this dog park, but I could probably stay on the outskirts and do some live streaming while they're doing whatever they're doing. She just like kind of walking around this dog. So, but yeah, I mean, talk to me about your problems. Talk to me about if you got, I don't know, if someone's bothering you in school, someone's bothering you at work, or anything. I mean, or just if you want to talk, I don't really like to talk about politics or religion. I don't like to stick to those topics because I feel that they are, I don't know, they get people arguing. No one can, I mean, I believe in light and I believe in energy, but I don't really, I believe God is light. I believe His existence is for energy. And if you go against the good energy, you get the bad energy. That I do believe. So, honestly, I guess that's where I'm at religious wise. So, I respect everybody's religions, though, and their sexual orientations. I really do. Because we're in a world that has a lot of different variations of what the light God is and this and that. Some people believe the light is a god, some believe it's just energy. So, I mean, I guess if it's just energy, it's just energy to me. So, but however you want to decipher that energy, and I'm not saying you got to believe me or just believe all of my beliefs. You shouldn't. Honestly, you should believe what you want to believe because that's the way you want to believe it. If you want to ask somebody their opinion, that's a total different thing. Because then you might, if you're curious about something, they got spiritualists. They talk about spiritual energy all the time. Stop eating that hay or whatever the hell that is. I'm sorry. He eats all this stuff and I don't like him eating the grass. I don't know what's in the chemicals in this grass and I can't do it. I just feel it's not safe. I do. But like I said, I believe in the light and I'm not saying for you to believe it. I believe all religions that's going all have an answer and if we all came together, and I think I've said this on live stream 5. But if we all came together in the world and put all of our Bibles together and everything, we would have the answer to the entire universe. But everybody remains divided about this issue. That's the problem. You can't be divided on one issue. You just can't. I mean, we need to unite. One way or another, this is what we need to do. And if we don't unite, I mean, it's just not going to be good for no one. So that's why I try to stress what I stress about us being united and just different things, because I feel we really do need to do this. And I believe that the world would be a better place if we did unite. Will it? I don't know. Maybe if we're lucky. The way it's looking, no. Being united is probably not happening. All right, stop it. Get it out of your mouth. Get that dead grass out of the mouth. Come on. Get it out, Chong. Get it out. Thank you. Never thought I'd be arguing with a dog over eating dead grass. I guess you find out new things when you're a dog owner. I think there's another car coming in here. I wanted to try to get to the other side of the park, but I don't know if we're going to be able to. We might have to stick to the outskirts, because they're just coming in by the droves today. Literally. And then that other lady's still there. I don't know if she's walking the whole park or what she's doing. We're going to go walk this way, and I'll talk to you guys for a little bit as I'm dragging Chong, because I think there's another dog. Of course, there's another dog. Come on, Chong. We're going this way. This must be popular dog time. So I'm going to try to get him out of here, away from this dog. And the dog's taking a poo. But like I said, the light, I mean, there's light, there's dark. There's a time to do dark things, there's a time to do light things. That's why we have protective stuff. That's exactly why we protect ourselves. Because you never know. He's literally staring at this dog, so I gotta drag him along this way. It's rude to stare, Chong. That man is trying to go over there and do that. But like I said, I guess people like to hear about people's beliefs, so I guess we'll go on with how I believe in energy, because I feel it. And I see energy. I see the energy of the dead. And I can see an image of their soul sometimes. I see soul imprints. And then if I want to, on that soul imprint, I could see other things. And I guess that's where it kind of comes together. But everybody sees everything different. That's what makes life grand. Because you want to see things different sometimes. And you want to be different. Being different is the spice of life. You know, you can't. I mean, I have looked at some of the practices of satanic stuff. Honestly, I don't want to say it's horrible. They do, like, Lucifer is an archangel. There's a lot of distinctions from that leak in from different religions. I will admit that. And they're not sacrificing animals or nothing. It's just they believe in manifesting. Manifesting is a big one with them. When you're praying, you're manifesting money or manifesting this. And I guess you're giving into your inner ego when you do practices like that. But are people dying from it? No, not at all. So is it really wrong? Probably not, but you're manifesting and you believe that it's going to happen because you manifested, but sometimes they forget about free will. The thing is, you can manifest all you want, but when you have free will, and everyone has free will to like or not like what you do, honestly, these are the issues you deal with. So, I guess that's where we're at with the Satanism. It's not horrible, but the manifesting needs to be fine-tuned a little bit. Okay, I'm going over that fence. We're going under, sorry. So, we got the manifesting thing there, and that's really... What are you doing? You're so nosy what everybody's doing. We're just going to start walking back home. But like I said, it's not horrible, but, a lot of... When you pray to God and you're praying for something you really want, and you're asking God, a lot of times that's manifesting. So a lot of the prayers people do, it's all about manifesting, but you manifest different things. Like somebody just might want to manifest positive stuff. Or you can manifest negative things. And I guess we all been there where we manifest good and bad. I have. I've been there more than once. And is it wrong? No. It's what you're feeling at the time. You gotta sometimes, I guess, just let things happen. And everybody gets hurt because somebody left them and they were having sex with them, they're having sex with someone else. These things happen, and the thing is if you can't handle these kind of detachments, just don't do it. I didn't have sex for a long time because it was something I knew that I could not handle. No one's rushing you. I mean, honestly, being a virgin to your 16 is not a horrible thing. Or 18, or even married. It gives you time to kind of see the world and understand, honestly, in the world, that sometimes it's not all about who we are. Sometimes it's just about a lot of different factors. Say, I don't know what's going on here. There's beeping and everything. This is just not time to try to go inside Chong Park. All right, Chong, no, we're not starting this. No, we're not starting it. Now you need a bed bath. No. They just did the grass, and there's little grasses everywhere, and that's what he wants to eat. Now we're going to try to get across the street, which I don't think I'm going to be able to do for a minute. It's always happens. Oh my God, now that there's a big procession of cars. No, Chong. No. Put it down. Put it down. Get him out of all those grass clippings. Alright, we finally got across the street. But like I said, now that I'm done yelling at Chong, honestly, these are the differences. And when you believe in just energy, you go by people's energy and their little vibes and stuff. This is what we do. And you can, and I think anybody has this kind of ability, honestly, because if you just get a bad feeling about something, you're picking up energy. That's really all it is. Having bad feelings about stuff, intuition, you're also picking up on energy. And everything's about energy in the world. And then and in a lot of ways, I believe everybody kind of is evolving because they're starting to believe in intuition and stuff and karma, and that has a lot to do with energy. And everything you do has to do with energy. When we wake up, it has to do with what energy you pull out and give out. And you really don't want to be around people that give out a lot of negative. And I guess for some people, it could be their parents that's doing it. Because fortunately or unfortunately, you live with your parents generally till you're 18. So you could have 18 years of negativity. So then we dwell into after the 18 years of negativity, how you let that affect you. There could have been abuse involved with this of all kinds. It could be physical, sexual, mental. It could be all three. But karma, the energy does reverse, but sometimes it takes time. And when it does, it's sometimes hard to recover, I guess. Energy's energy, I guess, in a sense. So, but I believe God is just energy, and a lot of people say we're all gods because we're producing this energy. So I guess there's like a lot of different versions of this you can go with. All I know for one full truth, that I feel the energy and I see the energy. And sometimes when you feel the energy, you could pick up on something someone did negatively, which you could call that a sin. A sin, and essentially is literally only someone that did something that was negative. That's what a sin is. It's a negative reaction to something. So, and was it wrong? Yeah, but are they going to pay for it? Yes, they are. And I guess if you let that get to you, then you're under victim with them. So it's way better just to kind of let these things go. It really is. Because if you let these things go and you let the energy recycle, you're going to be a lot happier. And don't rely on other people to give you good energy. You can give yourself good energy. You really honestly can. It takes a lot of different kind of meditating and stuff, but you can do it. I guess I do it with heavy metal, because I'll just, sometimes as I have the medical marijuana card, and sometimes I guess you could say that I have a bowl relax. Then on top of this little relaxing that I do, on top of my little relaxing, after that I'll put a song that has some kind of meaning. And usually it's a heavy metal song. It's not one of those meditating songs or any of that. It's generally one of those. And I get in a zone and my energy recycles and I feel good and I feel replenished and I feel like I centered myself because this is how I get through my days. But you can meditate a lot of different ways. It's whatever calms you down to get you to a place where you could forget everything else. So I guess I don't meditate like normal people, but the important thing is that I do. That is like the most important thing. And it works. It really does. So, and I like it and it helps me. I don't really even need as much medical marijuana because I do suffer from depression and it does actually help me a lot. So, I guess in a sense that, but any kind of music you can meditate with, like I said. All right, Chong, off this front grass. But I see either a bunch of people either peeked in the stream today and maybe they just want to hear me talk about my why I'm here, why I'm live streaming, and that's okay. But whoever's here, honestly, if you like what I have to say, because it's like this is a long blog. Just so you know, if I ever was to die or something, I got a blog of things I've done. So that's kind of what this is. And I guess today's blog was kind of silent, and that's okay. But subscribe to me if you want to hear me talk again tomorrow, because tomorrow I'm hoping to do 2. I'm going to probably do one with tarot readings, because tomorrow's my last day of working 5 days in a row. So I'll probably, as I'm doing the dog walk, I'll do a live stream. And then after the dog walk, when I get a little more settled and stuff, I might do a later night reading or something with that. But like I said, I'm just a person that wants to hang out and talk to you guys. I'm not going to scream at you and say you have to subscribe to me, because you absolutely don't. All you really got to do is, when it's your time, is die. And they used to say pay your taxes, but honestly, you don't even have to pay your taxes. You would have to pay the consequences for not paying your taxes, which could be bad, but you don't have to. But you do have to die when it's your time. So that's the only truths that I really know that you have to do. But if you want to talk to me, at least you'll get notification. And when I open up the blogs, if you want to listen to my blogs, you can. And if you don't, it's okay. I'm glad that you even watched for a few minutes or whatever. To me, it's cool either way. So I'm going to go ahead and close this up, because I'm going to start my story time for the day. And I thank you guys for listening. And I'll see how these go. And like I said, if you like me, please subscribe. If not, it was cool having you.